This channel is proudly sponsored by EraScapes. Check out the Patreon for audio dramas, free previews and exclusive tiers featuring music, content creation and all things related to professional creativity. If you like the Era role-playing game settings, you are going to love EraScapes. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring the Bloodlines Black Magic core rulebook. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG powered by Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition of Occult Modern Adventures, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the Crimson Ecology, the appendixes, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this tabletop RPG. The Crimson Ecology chapter features the Crimson Children. There are many strange beings inhabiting the world alongside humans. Small pockets exist throughout, sometimes traveling to our world from the many places beyond. They were all born from the great mother of monsters. You have details on the Asura, aligned against the Archons and the cosmic clock they so preciously guard. The Asura are one of the few species collectively working against the Archons in any kind of meaningful way. Then you have the Fae. They are a strange ancient species whose understanding of the world springs from the natural places of their birth sites. There are also the Hollow Ones, odd simulacrum. The original Hollow Ones were intended to be repurposed humans, the mindless, soulless stand-ins for the hundreds of thousands of abhorrent heavens the Archons planned. There are also details on the Rakshasa, former Asura who turned away from their weaker brethren's apocalyptic mission. These 7 eternal tigers are powerful beings capable of working mind-twisting magic with the smallest of efforts. And these are just a few of the species included in this section. Then we have the appendices. Here you have details on the arcana that, for example, you employ in character creation. You also have information on the different conditions: bleed, blinded, dazzled, disabled, pretty standard stuff. But you also have a familiar bestiary, that is, a bestiary of familiars. All of these strange creatures can accompany your characters. Oh, and before that you also have details on how to deal with various diseases. But back to the familiars, there is even a demonic goat. And this concludes my review of the Bloodlines Black Magic core rulebook. What do I think about it? I only have a few criticisms. When it comes to the illustrations, a lot of them are blurry and pixelated. When it comes to the content itself, the addition of a small bestiary or details on how to create your own creatures would have been great. You do have the familiars bestiary, but that is not enough. And although you can take any Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition bestiary and use those creatures in this game, it would be more thematic and lore friendly to have a dedicated bestiary for this tabletop RPG, so I hope one is in the works. But apart from that, everything is quite complete. You have your character classes, you have the bloodlines instead of the various races and species, you also have of course a working game system, alongside with spells, all sorts of special abilities, nuances concerning character details, skills, etc. and of course the core system of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adapted to this sort of setting. So I highly recommend the Bloodlines Black Magic core rulebook. I just hope that a bestiary is definitely on the works, and a book that expands the levels of power, because although you have various levels for the different classes, it is constantly hinted that greater levels of power are possible to be achieved. Thank you for watching this review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel through PayPal or DirectRPG, the information will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment as well. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you are not telling stories about your characters, you are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.